Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be watching Messy Monday's 10 Ways to Get Girls to Like You. And yeah, yeah, seems like something we could use to know.
Okay, so I've got this thing for a girl. It's like a major crush in a major way. And I seriously want to take our friendship to the next level. So
Welcome to the club.
I made a list of the 10 best ways to get a girl to like you. Number 10, try and find out the things that she likes. Look, if you want to make this thing work, you gotta be interested in the things that she is interested in. All the way up to being willing to go see Breaking Dawn 3 times. But I'll help you all out. I'll tell you everything you need to know about Twilight. The girls always either love the wolfy man or the vampire man, but they always hate Bella. So if you can make it past Twilight and you're still alive, the rest is a walk in the park. Besides, the things that girls like are usually pretty interesting. Just listen to them. Number 9, encourage.
Okay, so yeah, obviously you want to find out the things, her interests and stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to like the things that you like. If you're just making yourself and you can if there's some undeveloped character where you're just like, oh, I don't really have a favorite blank. My crush likes thus and such. I'll see about it and see if I like it. But I mean, if you're already like, oh, my favorite soft drink is Dr. Pepper, and then you tell everybody that, and then you find out that your crush's favorite soft drink is Cherry Coke, and you go, oh, and then like the next day you're telling everybody that your favorite soft drink is Cherry Coke. That's just kind of stupid, and it's creepy, honestly. And you don't need to change yourself to try to impress her in that way. But yeah, I mean the rest of that is kind of obvious and goes without saying.
Her. Find something that she likes to do and encourage her to keep doing it. Even if whatever it is doesn't make any sense to you, just keep encouraging her. For example, every girl these days thinks that she's a photographer. So even if the girl that you like is part of the 98% that has no business putting their photos up on Facebook, find something about her photos that you sincerely like. Even if you kind of have to use your imagination. Hey, I noticed that your photos have been getting a lot better recently. Did you get a new camera?
No.
Oh. Huh? You're really good then. Wow! You probably don't remember every time that you've encouraged someone, but I bet you can remember every time someone's encouraged you. Number 8, compliment.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, encourage her. Again, that also kind of goes without saying, but the important thing that he said is find something that you sincerely like. So don't just like give fake stupid encouragements.
Her. Wow, your eyes go really well with your complexion. Hey, what you said in philosophy class yesterday really made me think. I never thought of it that way before. Notice the second example had nothing to do with her body. I won't insult you guys by explaining how beauty is more than just good looks. If you need that explained to you, then you're probably a number 5 offender, but I'll get to that later. Number 7, get to.
Okay, compliment her, and you gotta be careful not to be freaking weird about complimenting her, and the it's complimenting a girl is a fine art, which I have not perfected, which is why I'm single. No, but yeah, it's a fine art.
To know her family and friends. If you want to have a relationship with this girl, you better make sure that you have a good relationship with everybody around her. Number 6, support your local chivalry.
Okay, and that's also let me think how I'm trying to say this. You want her friends and family to want her to date you. If that makes any sense.
Because if you do, you're manly. Open that door. Pay for that check. Help carry those books. But not because you think she's weak or that she can't do it herself, but just to say, hey, is there anything I can do to make your life as lovely as you are? It's all about having a servant's heart. Number 5, don't...
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, nobody sincerely thinks that anybody doing that is doing it because they think that she's too weak and she can't do it herself. Um I don't know. I've seen this video enough times that I can just every time that every time he says that line, I just kind of mouth it with him. I don't know. You obviously couldn't tell that because I don't have a face cam on or anything, but that's just funny to me.
Post cell phone mirror self-portraits all over Facebook. Otherwise known as MySpace pics, these pictures are a sure sign that you're gonna be single for the rest of your life. Doing this makes your chance of getting that girl about -2 billion%. You don't want to attract the kind of girls that are attracted to MySpace pics. Number 4.
Wait a sec. Okay. That's a billion, right? Times, wait, 0.01 equals. So yeah, you're going to get this girl -20 million times if you post my face pics.
Don't lay it on too thick. Guys, we've all been in that spot before where we try and keep up with every single thing that the girl that we like is doing on Facebook. Why do we do that? So if you ever catch yourself doing this, just make sure that you don't leave the evidence all over her notifications page. It comes across as needy. Girls want a guy that's stable. Number 3.
Okay, and that one just goes along with what I was saying. You gotta be tactful, and this is a fine art, okay? And again, when I'm not perfected, so I'm really one to talk, but yeah, that one's probably the most important one so far. Well, at least if you want to end up being single for the rest of your life like me.
3. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay, now fellas, imagine that you're in a candy store and you see a candy bar that you really, truly want. Like more than anything in the entire world, it's all you can think about day and night. It's driving you crazy! You decide that you can't wait any longer to eat it. So right then and there in the aisle, you partake of the entire thing. Now sure, you're planning on paying for it, right? So what's the big deal if you eat it before you buy it? Well, the fact that you didn't wait for it proves that you didn't value it in the first place. So now you get up to the counter and look like a jerk. I ate the candy bar back there, but I was gonna pay for it once I had the money. Just remember that before you're married to that girl that you can't get your mind off of, you have no right to any part of her at all. So respect her body, she doesn't belong to you. And remember, the most important thing to always remember about candy bars, you always want more. Number 2.
Okay, new most important one. I will admit I have touched a female before, and I was very grateful to discover that it made me extremely uncomfortable, because that means this is not one I should have a problem with. Like, and it was like the most innocent thing I could have done, but I was just like, okay, wow, that was weird, because I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. So yeah, for those of you who can't resist the candy bar at the store, pay attention to that one.
2, make her feel safe. Guys, if you learn one thing about girls in your entire life, it's this. Girls have to feel safe. Make sure she knows she's safe with you, and that she's free to be herself without being judged. And number 1.
Okay, so, yes. Freaking buy a gun, carry a knife, learn taekwondo or whatever. I'm actually saying actually do those things. I don't, but like at the same time I'm kind of making fun of this because like outside of that, what does it actually mean to make her feel safe? And I mean, obviously to be like supportive generally, but like outside of general terms, what does that even mean? Um, in in practice, what does it mean to make a girl feel safe? I don't know. Um, but yeah, whatever.
Be her best friend. You should be her best friend long before you start dating. I mean, come on, you're figuring out who you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. Why would you want to waste your time with somebody that wasn't your favorite person to be around? Besides, who will she always feel safest with? Her best friend! That's gotta be you, buddy boy. Boom! I basically just handed you a girlfriend. All I ask for in return is that I get to speak at the wedding. Well, I'm off to go learn how to play the guitar. Because we all know that your chances go up about 100% if you do. Shabam! Bam, bam, boom, 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 boom.
200% of 0 is still 0. But yeah, what was the last one? Be your best friend. That's not always even your option, choice. But like, so how does that's another one that's like, what does that look like in practice? Not pushing yourself forward, making yourself obvious without making it obvious that you're making yourself obvious. I think that's as clearly as I can put it. But yeah, I'll just finish the last few seconds and then get to the comments. Okay, so down to the comments now. Oranui says, when I consider myself ready to start dating and I find the right person, I actually do want Jordan to speak at the wedding. Um, that that would be like cool, but I don't know personally, if that's something I would. I don't know. I just kind of want to keep some things to like myself, you know. And my wedding would probably be one of those if they're ever okay. Um, now Mila Hart says this is so accurate. I wish every guy in existence saw this video so he'd take a hint. Um, yeah, I mean, thanks for letting us all know that we can't take a hint. That's really encouraging as well. Um, I don't know why, but I just saw this one and thought it was funny, and apparently 712 other people did. Seth Anderson says, my girlfriend broke up with me, but it's okay because she said we can still be cousins, smiley face. Lol. And Hannah Bickford said, the top 3 made me feel really special. Guys, I know it's hard, but keep at it, and there will be a girl who will treasure you and love you more than anything else because of how you treat her. Yet again, maybe that's just me, I don't really know, but I love this video. Well, I'm glad that you liked it and it made you feel special because your man should make you feel special, and I know that video is not your man, but girls are more special than guys, and they should be. I don't even know. I'm gonna shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about. And yeah, Wool says, "Lol, if only all the boys had this much common sense." And thanks again for calling us what honestly we are, which is uh, uh, blind retards, blind, deaf, and dumb as dirt. But yeah, I mean, like, you don't have to say it, but thanks. I agree with it, but you're canceled um for saying it, and you're banned from the show. Um, but yeah, that's this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.